Time for another temporary machine. What have we got here? You must be thinking, what on earth has Browning got this time? Well, I'll introduce the machine to you. So sit back, because you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. Mum's making stuff in the back, aren't you?
Yes, I'm making some tea.
Some tea. Very British. We'll do this off this. I'll do my usual thing, guys, of putting the... Did you do something?
No, didn't do anything.
If it is, it'll be on camera, so it's going on YouTube.
It doesn't do anything. It's just looking at the lens.
The men's?
Not men's! The lens, you idiot!
I said the men's. What men are we looking at? So, fine. Was that your sweetener?
No, nothing.
That's fine.
I'm going to watch my film.
Little dirty rags. Mum seems to leave in there. Let's see how many towels we can get in there. It's a 6 kilogram load, but I don't really want to. Oh god, don't really want to load the thing too full. Put in my IKEA bath sheet, and I think what in here really needs washing. That's it, those two. And the rest can be done in another video. I don't want to overload that. See, still got quite a bit of room at the top. Oh, brand new machine, brand new detergent. 4ml Tropical. I was originally going to do a review on this, but I thought, oh well, might as well do it on a special video. It'd be good if we could get this open. The thing is, this form doesn't say if it's biological or non-bio. We've got loads leaking out the side. And we've got Dalsy to go with it. And I have got a Limescale tablet, some new ones. I used up my last ones. So everything new for this machine. I'll tell you more about the story of this machine. So, it's got this Ariston Margarita style drawer. It's a heavily soiled low, so I'm going to use 136 millilitres in this. It's quite a lot when you think about it, but we're also dosing for hard water as well. So it says only to use that compartment of the drawer. Pop that in there. I'll clean all this mess up afterwards. I never have luck with detergents, do I? Oh, just reminds me of using the Ariston Margarita. Right, so because the cotton cycles are long, for this one I've chosen the towels that aren't as heavily soiled. And I'm actually going to use Bed&Bath 60, program 9. I've always wanted to use that cycle on one of these. So, on goes the machine. There you go, nice sound it makes. So, program 9, yeah? Hour and 35. That does 3 rinses apparently, but 4 if you select. You can do an hour and 49. That wouldn't be too bad. But I'm going to select it without extra rinse. It'll be 3 on its own there. 60 degrees, full 1150 RPM. Can we get super wash on this? Yes, we can. Don't need that long. Okay, we've also got delay start if you want that, and we've got child lock. Should we activate that in a bit? So you see you can got 40, 20, 30, 20 in cold. There's no 50 option. Spin speed 1150, 1800, 600, 400. No spin. I presume there's no rinse hole on this, I don't think. I've looked at the manual. So yeah, Nice little machine to play with, and we'll go. Drain first. Very loud pump. Right, I hope you guys like this machine as I do. Well, I haven't tried the machine properly. Formal. So this is what formal is Lidl's detergent. Look at that, see it cascading in through there. That's quite nice. It's nice to try out a different cycle for once, rather than the usual that I do. Oh. I'm intrigued to see how something modern works again. It's fun. I'm showing you guys that I might not like modern machines, but I'm willing to try them out for different views and whatnot. It does like to sit around and wait for a bit. I don't know why the machine does this. It fills through the pre-washing compartment first, and then it will actually fill through the main wash. So anyone who's more familiar with these machines, can you tell me why the machine does that? Maybe Mr. North Pole can tell me, because I think he knows some about these. I need someone to scoop this detergent back. Mr. North Pole. I think he is up north as well. Ah. Oh, no one. So yeah, we sort of sit around and do nothing, and then we'll start filling. Because earlier when it filled on the Fast Wash 60, when I tried the machine out on the quick maintenance wash, I actually got scared, thinking that it wasn't working. Now we're filling the main wash, and here comes the detergent. I think a few people might know what machines that reminds them of, that throws water down the seal like that. Oh, Smoloni's. We've got a nollie-deck motor in this machine too. Film as much of this machine as we can, like the Zanussi. Slow. Like soak and tumble, really. I think slower tumbles are more efficient at soaking the load than fast tumbles are. Give me another top up. Can I still select that extra rinse, should we see? I can still select it. 40 minutes longer. we go. Nice load as well that we chose for that. The rest can go in the meter actually. I can do my bedding on the cycle as well, but I prefer to do mine on 90. Oh, we're heating now, if you heard that double click. So that, I like that. Doesn't mess around with heating. Get straight into it. Top up fill. It's a 6 kilogram drum, but it looks a lot bigger than the Miele, definitely. There we go. So onto the second part of the heating stage now. We think the heat's about 30. With the slow tumbles, now we're doing the regular cotton tumbles and heating. I think the suspension's a bit clicky on this. The shock absorbers do sound a bit, so if you hear any clicking sound. Yeah, that sound. Right, we've hit 60 degrees and we've got 50 minutes to go. Not bad at all. Heats and stages. We got them in the end. Some coffee. Good idea about paper you've got there, isn't it?
What?
The grease-proof paper you've got on top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, doing lockdown. Didn't we? Alright, first intermediate spin. Nice and out pump. Get a subtle properly. Nice powerful pump though. How stable this thing is. Oh, nice sunspot for the first go. Oh, that's 4-wheel for you. It's nice trying that in. clockwise though. That's what I like. Very long distribution though, I'd say. That's 300 RPM we start with. Oh, does that T spin pattern. This has a water sensed pump like the LG does. Like the LG does. It's 500, I think, yeah, that was up to 600, no, 600 I think 600. That might be what it does. Long intermediate spin though, isn't it? Yeah. Straight to fill, I think. The machine's filling for the rinse. I'll be interested to see how. Right, so it's just the door seal now. I'm wondering if we'll do like a 2-stage rinse like the older models do, where we fill up and do faster tumbles. Oh, it's 51 amp.
Can't remember the video. Oh, the knife opera with the red sofa throw. Okay, that was when the machine didn't drain properly. It's only when you upload stuff of my videos, it's like it actually takes me a while to figure out when or what happened with that video. Oh, higher level, there we are. Good, decent level. Got slow tumbles. Maybe we go to faster tumbles. Right, second intermediate spin now. I don't know, this might be at 1,000 RPM or something. Oh good, let's see how the spin balance works on this. Because I'm sure these don't do that infamous balancing system that the Innocents normally do. Yeah, that might not spin that. Here we go, let's have a look. Oh, tumbles. And then back into... okay. There we are. It's a better result than... yeah, not bad. There's a lot there, no? It's like a WMA in a way, it reminds me when it slows down like that and then the distribution kicks back up. That towel's trying to fall, I can tell. I'm not a fan of these machines, but it's interesting to see one and try one out and see what it's like. Quite a good kick into spin though. $300 off $400. $346 we do, yeah. stable as well, to be honest. Okay, second rinse. I think we're going to have to... A bit of a deeper level there. So the rinse is a slow tumble, a bit irritating, but can't complain, it seems to do a good job. It just didn't do. Third, and I think final intermediate spin. Yes, we can see the back of the drum. Wouldn't spin that. Oh no. He decided no. Good though, clears the wall up very quickly though. balancing though. I might have to check the bolts on the weight might be a bit loose. I don't know, it doesn't sound like the bolts though. It sounds like... yeah, I don't like the shock absorbers. Then again though, I don't know if this was sat unused for a while maybe. This spin should also be at 1000 I think. 1000 RPM. That held time for that balancing, I think. Ecotech sticker on the badge as well. I think we've done so much of a bad job on that. Off. I think it's 500 or so. Interesting to see what the final spin's like. The wall cycle will be interesting on this, see if it does the distribution. Maybe that's the next cycle I'll do, because I've got a woolen blanket and a pillow to wash. filling for the final rinse, taking in the fabric conditioner first, and it smells amazing. I do wonder what machine will be next. I'll have to tell you the story at the end of how I got this machine. I did pay for the machine, but I bought it off Marketplace. Yeah. Oh, there's a door seal there. You see that? Bring up to the door seal, there we go. That might be the first bit. Then again, that final rinse, I don't know how much more we'll do. They're all slow tumble, unfortunately. There we are. I also just keep filling we do. That's got 7 minutes to go. I don't know how that's going to do a final spin in that short of a time. Or 6 minutes now. Oh, we might just go to 11:51 now. Right, so we're on the final spin. The machine had 4 minutes to go, and we've added 12 minutes on. That's probably to do with all the balancing we have to do, and maybe absorbing the water. So that's interesting. The machine does add time on. Like a 15-minute final spin. Wow, this is always the first videos of any machine are very long. Go. Let's see. Quite smooth. No, not all. Well. Whoa! Unbalanced. Doesn't care. That's very unbalanced. See, I'm not gonna say anything, but I think I know what the final spin should do. Shaking quite a bit, that is. Slow down. Right. Right, we should come to a stop. Yes. Then we do an anti-tangle now. An anti-tangle in between. Yeah, so it's kind of like the standard WML series like programming. You might remember back to my British Heart Foundation days getting quite a few of these machines in that used to do this. But we never had any of these ones in though. The newest one I had of this style, pun intended, was an experience model with a brushless motor, 1200. Pity this wasn't like a 1400 machine. Well, there was actually a 1350 in this and a 1550. Don't worry about that sponge that doesn't look clean. That had like rust on it anyway, so it is clean. It's just discoloured. Interesting. It was a pity because on Marketplace there was an Ariston Margarita washer dryer, an AWD12, for £1 in Putney, like in southwest London. By the time I got a courier with a suitable price, it got sold or got taken down. They didn't know if it was working, but that would have been interesting to have had that because it would have been like that Margarita that I had. Oh, what a machine that Margarita was! Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that definitely sounds like the shots. Also, do we come? I thought it was going to slow down for a second there. Right, here we go. Brace for it. Take the 500. Go straight to 1150 now, or 1200 probably. Side panels tremble a little bit, that's quite good. I don't know whether to say that's actually 1200, but it sounds like it.
Yeah, quite stable though.
Suitable length though. Stop around the side. It's like having a tumble in between. I'm quite impressed with that really. I know. One's falling. And it'll fall. Let's put 2 minutes back on. So it's good the machine does chop and change with the timing, yeah. Okay, first load. It'll be interesting because a 6 kilo drum. What we could do, though, if I want to get a boil wash done in this, I've got some whites to do. Do program 2 white 60, but at 90 degrees with a smaller load, it should cut some of the time down. Because this one does have a load sensor in it, unlike the HY6F1551P. Weird having an 1150. The last one I had was the Creeder that I wished I had managed to be able to pump out. Okay, that's interesting. And it's instant unlock. That's what I love about this. Right, okay, right, time to unload. So I like that. It's instant unlock for one, so you're not sitting around waiting. Nice little beep. Right, ooh, it's about as dry as it comes out of the Miele 1300. So that's quite good. But because we do so many stages on the spin, that took quite a big load as well. Did we catch anything in the colour catcher? It's all balled up. Oh yes we did. Bit of pink in there, slight bit of pink. Oh, open the drawer. There we get some leftover water in there. But at least I don't have to have the drawer out too much. I think that's the same drawer that the Margarita had. Okay. Alright, well, that's the new addition. For the meantime, a Hotpoint style model HY6F1551 with an 1150 or 1200 RPM spin. 6 kg drum. It's an Ecotech machine. Plenty more videos coming out on this, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. So the story is, this machine was, when I say down the road, was about half a mile down the road. I saw it on eBay while I was in eBay Marketplace when I was in Wales, and I was like, well, it's close enough to my house because it allows you. The person put their actual address, so I was able to check where that was. So Tuesday morning, went and took my trolley, the stair climbing one that I've had since 2019, with some tarpaulin, and I went down the road and got it with ratchet straps. I actually wheeled this machine undercover along the motorway, across the crossing, past an Esso petrol garage where I nearly dropped the machine off the trolley, and then down a pathway to my house. And I can't say my arm was killing me. And then I got to work and started spraying. I haven't done the best of jobs, but I mean, it is really my first time properly spraying in appliance, because the first time I did, I had to use primer, but I did follow advice from, I can't remember what they're YouTubers. They sprayed a Whirlpool washing machine and they showed how to do it all, so I followed that. But at the end of the day, it's not a machine I'm keeping in my collection. As long as it looks okay and the paint stays on, it's someone else's problem after this, like, you know. But the paint is on there, it's solid, it's not coming off easily. This machine has a filter as well, which is good. I'm happy with it. I'm just going to focus on cleaning the machine up internally with some more hot washes. And yes, this will eventually be sold on. That's why I've got it, to get some more subscribers and to sell on. But I paid £40 for it. Paid nothing else on top, so no couriers, which is good. So might be looking to sell it on for about 60 if I can get everything looking a bit more neater on the machine. Apart from that, we're fine. So it's an Ecotech machine, so it has got the, you know, it's eco-friendly, but it does mean it has some extremely long cycles. Program 2 on a boil wash is over 3 hours long, and I'm like, well, I don't have the time to be waiting around for that. That's the only reason I didn't do a boil wash for this one. But as I say, it's not staying in the collection, so she won't have a name. But to... I've forgotten what his name is on YouTube. I know he's Joe, he's my bro, I call him. He was Hotpoint Guy 1600 on there. I don't know, he's called something like Hotpoint 1600 Spin now, I think, or Active 16, I can't remember what he's called. But he always has a name to do with something with Hotpoint. I know he'll love this, and I hope he does see this.
So yeah, it's interesting to see me having. You'll see different machines until I find and get subscribers. I'm trying to hit 7,000 subscribers so then I can get a washer dryer for that. But it'd be good if I could get a temporary washer dryer before that as well. That I might find. Anyway, enough of me waffling on. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.